There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Zhang Li. Make room for the big fella. They don't get much bigger than this. 6'6" tall, fighting out of the southpaw stance. And his opponent, Deontay Wilder. He is the bronze bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
You've got power, you've got fight. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
Zhang Li. So here comes the man nicknamed the Big.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much firepower here. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Can't find a home with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to... There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with the jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. Incredible work rate. Jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
How about that time counter shot? Just misses with the right uppercut. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the score. Hold it right there. Zhang is in trouble. Well, it's no secret. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
counter-punching. These two were made for each other. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Catch and shoot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. That jab doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you... There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Holding nothing back here in the round. A lot of effort being exerted here. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Punch, counter punch. Do you believe this? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Promise you. There's the bell to start round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, man.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.